There are three things that you need to know about the meaning of Pakistan's recent elections. And the first of these is what the elections mean for Pakistan itself. It's important to recognize that these elections came at the end of a full term of Pakistan's civilian government, the first in Pakistan's history, and that the process itself, the process of campaigning and voting, went reasonably smoothly. There was high voter turnout, about 60%, and while there was violence leading up to through the campaign season, and there were charges of rigging in many of Pakistan's bigger cities, I think many Pakistanis will accept the legitimacy of this process and see it as a sign that their democracy is maturing, which is a very positive thing. The new government of Pakistan, likely led by former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, is likely to focus constructively, I think, on economic reform and specifically on tax policy and energy policy, both of which will be positive things for the broader Pakistan economy. Now, that said, they're likely to face some significant challenges. Nawaz Sharif has had a sometimes troubled relationship with Pakistan's military, and he'll need to smooth over a working relationship with Pakistan's very powerful generals in order to get much done in the country. And there will also be some potential challenges between Nawaz Sharif, who's perceived as being a Punjab-centric politician, in his relations with other smaller regional parties in Pakistan, which are likely to control the regional and provincial governments. He'll need to cooperate with them as well in order to preserve national unity. The second thing that you need to know about the meaning of these elections has to do with the U.S. Pakistan relationship. And here, I think a change in leadership, a set of new faces at the table on the Pakistani side, will be useful in the negotiating process. The past several years have been difficult ones for U.S.-Pakistan relations, and it'll be nice to have a different set of faces in future negotiations. Now, these negotiations are likely to be relatively difficult ones, particularly on issues of grave concern to the United States having to do with counterterrorism, the use of drones inside of Pakistan, and what is being called here the endgame of the war in Afghanistan, neighboring Pakistan, as the United States seeks to pull its forces out of Afghanistan to negotiate a political settlement with the Afghan Taliban. What Pakistan does will be very important. But what we need to recognize here is we're not likely to see a major crisis. Nawaz Sharif is not looking to cause trouble with the United States, nor is Washington eager to pick fights with him. So I think this is a reasonable development, and we can have a business-like relationship with Pakistan moving ahead. The third thing you need to know about these elections has to do with Pakistan's very important relationship with its larger neighbor, India. And here, most of the early news is very positive. Nawaz Sharif and Prime Minister Manmohan Singh of India get along reasonably well. Both have invited each other to visit each other's capitals. And it looks by all accounts that Nawaz Sharif will move ahead firmly with a process of normalizing relations with India and with breaking down trade barriers between the two countries, which would be a healthy development for regional stability.